All are very nice. If you are wondering about what the hell I'm doing, all this slurping noise and all that, the idea is not to drink it. Idea is to, as you're sucking it in hard, that's when I'm getting most of the taste that I'm trying to capture is happening as it is actually going in. I don't know, maybe I've developed in a different way. A lot of people like to swirl things around in their mouth and keep it around for a mouth for a long time and then spit it out. In my case, my sensitivities have developed in the corners of my intestine and maybe the tip of my tongue. So I get whatever I need to register happens very quickly for me as it is going in, not when it is inside the mouth. There are others who their different parts of the tongue or different parts of the mouth would get sensitive, so maybe they feel more comfortable doing some other way. For the first few years, 4 or 5 years is a very uncomfortable time in the life of any taster, anybody who's trying to be a taster, because it takes that long for you to even to begin to identify some of these very basic things. Now, when I remember I used to look with awe at people, senior people who have been at it for 15, 20, 30 years, and how easily they pick out the differences, and I taste and I can't make out anything. I must be stupid, or will I ever be like that? How long will it take me? So that phase is very uncomfortable, because for the first 4 or 5 years you feel that I am not progressing. I'm still where I was when I started. Nothing much has happened. Then suddenly some things begin to happen. Suddenly you begin to identify some taste and I'm making some progress, So after that, it is usually a little faster after that. At that time when I was tasting regularly, I could taste, and I could more often than not, before looking at the catalog, from the taste alone, I could say that this is very likely to be produced from this estate. And I would probably get it right 6 times out of 10. And then you accumulate these memories over so many years. You're seeing the same teas week in, week out. You're seeing the same, all the gardens they're all coming through the auction system. You're seeing samples of all the gardens every single day, every single week. So there's a huge amount of memory gets built into your thing. At some stage, it all gets churned out there, and then you develop palate memories. So towards, as I said, when you mature and you become better and better, even before you have tasted the tea, already your head is telling you that this is likely to be this. And the process of tasting becomes not one of identifying, but of confirming that signal which I have already got from my brain. It becomes something like that.
Once the tea comes from the factories, they come to our office, and we are assessing the quality. And based on the assessment of the quality, the advice goes back to the manufacturing team or the production team that these are the changes, or whatever we feel are not working right, or how we can improve the product is what we convey back. As a taster, this is what is going back to them, and that is of course in alignment with the customer. So what the customer wants to what we are getting. So essentially the taster is bridging the gap between the production and the customer, because he understands both the aspects of the business. He understands precisely what my customer is looking for. At the same time, he has the skill set to advise the manufacturing team that what is it that we want, what changes we need. And then of course, and the next step is, once he has seen the tea, then he decides, okay, this tea is good for this market, or where we can derive the maximum value for the tea that we have produced. Accordingly, the taster guides, okay, these are the teas that, for instance, will go to the Japan market, or these are for the German market, these are for the Indian market, right? So that's how things are allocated.